it's important to know yourself, because when you know yourself, you believe in yourself more, because you know. Knowing something is very important. The difference between knowing and thinking you're not really sure. Like knowing something, that's like that's very important. And when you know yourself, like you know what the fuck you're capable of. People could tell you things, people could say shit, but that's most of the time that's what people think. Like if somebody that doesn't believe in themselves is talking to you, they're gonna tell you that you can't do what you want to do, but you can. That's why it's important. It's so fucking important to fucking know yourself. And when you know yourself, it's like you see everything as one. Like everything happens for you. Nothing happens to you. Like the way I look at it is everything is a fucking win, because you're either learning something, or L is just a fucking lens to look through. You change your perspective on shit, and you look through it. You look at shit differently. When you look at shit differently, that's you're basically growing. Our brains change with our fucking perspective. So that I think, like, well, I know it's important to fucking know yourself. Like that shit is everything. Like know yourself, follow your heart. Know when your heart is talking to you. Know when something that's not of your heart is talking to you. And like your heart's gonna guide you. You have nothing to worry about. Nothing to be scared of, nothing to fear. Fear is an illusion, false evidence appearing real. The only thing that's real is love. Love lasts forever. Like just the fact that we're information, we're supercomputers. Like the like knowing yourself, like we're living knowledge. It's gonna obviously be important to know things, to know yourself. Like I bet you fucking Jesus knew he could walk on water, that's why he did it. The other you got knowing and believing, I think they're like the same and shit. Like I come to realize that everything around us is actually inside of us. All this that we think is external, like it's internal. And when you know that, like a lot of shit changes. Like you know nothing is outside of you. What can be against you if nothing is outside of you? If everything is you, like what can be against you? And stuff is gonna be there to deter you, and you gotta prove to yourself you're who you say you are. Prove to the universe you're who you say you are. Obviously, shit, distractions is gonna be there and shit, but you gotta prove. It's a test. You gotta prove to yourself you're who you say you are. Type shit. The essence that we are. I come to realize the essence that we are is like it's pure consciousness, pure knowing. It's like it's something and it's nothing at the same time. The unmanifested, like the essence that we are, space, the infinite space. It's untouchable. Nothing in this realm can touch what you really are. You're immortal, like invincible. Like this, and it's very important to live your truth, because when you live your truth, it's like you're living it because you know it. You can't just like know it. I knew shit for a long time, but now that I'm actually putting it into practice, it's fucking changing things. Like I have been putting shit into practice, but just not everything. But now I'm putting shit into practice. It's literally changing things right before my fucking eyes. Like I see things, like I see shit differently. My like belief systems is changing for me to come into my greatest version type shit. Like I know I'm growing and shit. I see the progress. Be proud of yourself. at the level of consciousness. Like, you gotta understand, in the past you was at a different level of consciousness. So whatever's in the past is in the past. It's for your growth. Shit happens for you, not to you. Like, you gotta understand, we're beings that learn forever. We're not like life. I believe life goes on forever type shit. Like, all this shit is forever. Like, the present, what I believe, the present moment is eternity. And here, you make your heaven or you make your hell. People think, I used to think you had to die to go to heaven or hell. And all this, but like, look at all this. What would be the point in all this if that was true? I believe this is eternity. Like, you make your heaven or hell here. You could do bad and it's gonna come back to you, or you could do good and it's gonna come back to you. And you could basically like raise your level of consciousness. Like, that's how I think. I think honestly, like, we're gonna evolve to become more like the Creator. Because what you make, think about it, what you make becomes greater and greater. Like, you practice at something, is gonna keep getting better and better. Like, the product and the end result is gonna be better and better, closer and closer. So I think during evolution or something, like, we're gonna become more like the Creator, more and more like the Creator. Like, life is beautiful. You just have to believe it is, and you'll see it. Like, you'll see why it's beautiful. If you don't believe it is, you're not gonna see that, because you're blocking yourself off from it. Your mind is gonna block you off from seeing that, because what you say is true. It's gonna be true for you. That's why, like, society and shit, like, everybody is conformed to belief. I used to believe the same shit people believe, but like, you gotta understand and realize, like, in this realm we came here to be. I believe we came here to be our greatest versions, and like, we came here to change the earth realm type shit. Like, there's gonna be shit that's gonna like try to distract you and shit, but you gotta stay on your path and stay true to yourself. That's all you have to do. Stay on your path and be true to yourself. That's gonna give you more life. That's gonna give you everything you need. Like, higher beings can communicate with us. They can't physically be here in this realm, but they can communicate with us and tell us we're on the right path and shit. Like, I've been seeing numbers and shit from like every day. Like, I know there's no coincidences in the universe type shit. Like, I'm seeing numbers, I look them up and see the meaning of them, and it's true to what's going on. So like, you have to form your own belief system that works for you, that you know is gonna work for you type shit. Like, you can believe what everybody else believes, but that's gonna limit you to be like everybody else. Like, you're unique, you're different, you're something of a different world in this world. And like, this world is ours type shit. Like, we're here to be it and to change it. Basically, by being you and following your dreams, following your heart, your passion, living your life, you're gonna help change the world. 'Cause people are gonna see that. When you see something, it's different from hearing about it or receiving information about it. Like, when you see living knowledge, when you see it happen, like, it's easier for somebody else to do it or something. Like, that's a big thing too. Like, people don't see it and they don't believe it, but if somebody becomes it and more people are able to see it, then they're gonna tap into their truer selves, because that person is their true self. Like, I always knew for myself that I was different and divine, but living trying to conform and I used to try to conform and be like other people, but now I see that that's not helping me, that's stagnating me. So I'm gonna be myself, be unique, and be what I came here to be, who I came here to be, type shit, and live an unlimited life of abundance and in my dreams. Because this is a dream. It's the realm of I believe this is a dream, but it's the realm of focus. Like, we come here to learn, or we came back here to help others learn, type shit. To basically learn the human experience, I guess, or something. So I'm gonna be starting I'm trying to change I'm changing my diet and to like a more raw food diet and stuff. I'm gonna see what happens. Like, I already know eating healthy changes things, because when I eat a certain way, my brain is either like it's not clear and my thoughts aren't really clear, or if I'm eating like raw foods or something, or more healthy diet, like I see more vividly, my thoughts are clear, my body functions better, and things like that. Like, we're here to be our greatest version, so like I'm aiming for that. I'm aiming for the top now.